Hello friends, this is Chandra B. here again from KACC Kalamandiram Arts and Crafts classes. Yes. Friends, in the previous video, we had learnt about 2D objects and 3D objects meant for still life, and a very interesting topic. We also learnt about gradations and also tonal values. We learnt from the source of light up to cast shadow. We learned how shadow is created. Now shadow is here. You can find the cast shadow here. When I put on the light, you find cast shadow on the opposite side of the light source. Right? Now it is time to start something new. Let's learn something new this time. We are going to learn about various types of pencil shading and rendering. 11 types. Okay. Now we are going to learn. Let me change this. This is 6B's. Okay. This is the first type called as hatching, where we give strokes from the left to the right. See, left to right suits me. Depends on how your hand moves and your convenience. Okay. Some prefer adding strokes from the right to the left. Depends. So whatever suits you, this is called hatching, simple hatching method. Then the second one is cross hatching method, where the line strokes of hatching, these simple strokes are crossed with, you may change the position of the paper or the sketchbook, then give cross lines. This way this is also called, this is called cross hatching. Then you have contouring. Contour means outline. Contouring, these lines follow the contour. If this is the outline, these lines that have add to tonal values, the more lines, the more darker it becomes. They follow the contour of a particular object. Here it is, an oval. And if you cross these lines again with lines in the opposite direction, then you call it as a cross contouring way of rendering. Then you have circular motions of rendering, where these circles are really obvious, more obvious. They are not very smooth. And there you go. This is a fifth type of rendering with pencil. Then you have another hatching method called basket hatching. If you draw 4 or 5 horizontal lines, then adjacent to that vertical lines, again 4, 5 horizontal lines, again vertical lines 4 or 5 near that, adjacent to that, and so on. It gives a basket. It looks like a real basket. Friends, if you go to Nagaland in India, you must see so many artisans. So many artists are there making lovely, wonderful baskets. You must buy them and decorate your homes. So this basket hatching took me all the way to Nagaland. And the next one is, seventh one is directional. Okay. These resemble a sari border of a beautiful attire. They have zigzag lines, these moving, showing you the direction. These oblique lines move to one direction, where these to the opposite direction. And again, in an alternative method, these zigzag lines move and They are really wonderful. If you overlap, you get a darker tone. Now this stippling method number 8 is going to be really very wonderful, but one has to have tons and tons of patience to follow this stippling method, where with the tip of your pencil you are going to add more and more tips for darker tones, and wherever you get highlight, suppose the area of highlight, you are going to leave it blank like this, maybe one or two dots here and there, that's all, and thereby you get lighter tones on this side, and where you add more dots with the tip of your pencil, you are getting a darker tonal value. Okay, now random lines. If you have seen a rock star wearing a real beautiful modern t-shirt or any attire with abstract design, there you go, random lines are used there, you can easily understand. So if you move your hands with random lines, anyhow, left, right, anyhow, curve or straight or angular, so these add to the tonal values, adding texture to it. Now from number 1, hatching to random lines, what we saw is these are various types of rendering, but each of them have texture in it like a Turkish towel. Okay, now we go to the smooth side, but this normal way of rendering, which I always prefer, but my choice should not influence you. You may prefer your own, you may select your own way of rendering. You move your pencil in a circular manner, but the circles here are not visible, they are mighty smooth. The more you add these tones, you repeat them, you overlap them, you get a darker tone and darker shade. And if you come to the lighter portion, you just press them lighter, don't press them too much. And in case of highlight, you can always dab to get a lighter tone. Okay, then smudging. If you remember your school days, you must have used your fingertips to smoothen, right? But now some stumps are available for the same to smoothen the place where you are rendering, and it gives a very smooth and beautiful effect. It looks like a silk piece of cloth or satin piece of cloth, unlike this where you had done basket hatching or random lines where they were, or even stippling or directional, where you found texture. Okay, so these are some of the ways of various types of pencil shading, or you may call them rendering techniques. You may select your own. Now that's all for now. Oh, please wait a minute. Before we wind up, please give a like to each of my video. First of all, please watch each and every video from the beginning till the end, and then give a like if you like my video. I'm sure you will like them. And then please hit the bell button, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel at KACC Space Creator. Yes, that's the name. So that's all for now, friends. Meet you again in the next video. with a new, more interesting topic. Till then, Shubha Dinam.